Oh, what a lovely, lovely day. Absolutely glorious weather here as we welcome you to a football match of considerable significance, great consequence in this part of the world. They've been talking about this one for a while and they have rolled up to it in fantastic numbers. You should have seen the roads outside the ground in the hour or two leading up to it. It has been bumper to bumper, the traffic has been extraordinary. But the level of expectation is also very, very high. And these supporters who were queuing round the block for their tickets as soon as we knew the date of the fixture, well, now they can't wait for it to begin. And begin it will any second now. We are in this super stadium for a super club, truly one of the iconic buildings of 21st century sport, the Allianz Arena. And we're underway. And it's Higuain. Higuain making use of the space out wide. Finds himself eased off the ball. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Gets away from his opponents. Dybala. Higuain. Bonucci positions himself well and cuts it out. Could move up a gear here. Out to the right. Now it's Dybala. And he's going long. Cristiano Ronaldo. Chance! It's in!
What a start, and what a contribution from the main man. I had a feeling he might do something, given his reputation, but to do it like that, absolutely brilliant. I wasn't expecting that.
He was so alert to the possibilities there. Great stuff.
Oh, Peter, you can't teach that. You either have it or you don't. His anticipation is on another level to everyone else's. Superb.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. Well read, he sorted that out. And here's Dybala. And Dybala! It's a goal! Juventus are level. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper.
Cristiano Ronaldo simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
And that's been levered clear. And it's Matuidi. It's come through.
Cristiano Ronaldo really got caught in a trap there, and he just couldn't get out.
And he's made sure that that won't get through. Dybala. And here's Cuadrado. And here it's Cristiano Ronaldo! Matuidi. And it's Dybala. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Cuadrado, chance to break. Promising move that, good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. And he's cut it out. And here's Cuadrado. Alexandro. And it's Matuidi. Matuidi. And it's played forward. He gets past his man. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Cristiano Ronaldo is very sporting here to acknowledge the quality of the save. A lovely little footballing moment.
That's the throw. Gets wrestled off the ball. Cuadrado, who has made his impact already. Has ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Rabiot. Dybala. Cristiano Ronaldo. Cuadrado. Now it's Dybala. And it's Ramsey. Oh, good interception. Dybala. Breaks on here. And here's Cuadrado. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Matuidi. Ronaldo. He's gone for it! Goal! Juventus! And they've got their lead back.
What a great finish, but how about the touch? It just allowed him to put the ball exactly where he wanted it, and the rest became a formality.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
He's just gone and reminded us yet again of what a threat he carries.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Dybala. Dybala! It's there!
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial.
Simplicity itself.
Well, I think the keeper has every reason to rip into that defence for allowing him to get into such a good position.
This is... And Dybala! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
And the first 45 minutes are up. And it has been a pretty crazy game so far. The game played out in extraordinary fashion, and the scoreline underlines that.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period.
Dybala! Fine save!
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Ramsey. And here's Cuadrado. Timely intervention. Rabiot. Dybala. Pjanic. Matuidi. Looking to break out here. Rabiot.
We can assume that they've been instructed by the boss to stay in attack.
They're just looking to break, aren't they?
Yeah, the key now.
Has a goal! Goal! Juventus! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
That defence must be sick of the sight of him. He's been persistent and ruthless all game. He just hasn't stopped working.
Juventus go into the lead.
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
Pjanic. It's Dybala. Pjanic. Dybala. Needed a better pass there. Ramsey tried to play it through.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Ronaldo having a look. Juventus looking to widen the gap even further here. Bonucci as well to read it and intercepts. Ronaldo puts his foot on the gas. He's in! Tries a shot!
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
Loses his balance and loses the ball. Dybala is steaming forward. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Danilo has set up one goal so far.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
They're more than happy to take the muscular approach. It's a promising ball.
Juventus are looking to make this one safe. They want to reduce the risk.
Rabiot tries to get it forward quickly.
Juventus are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be faulted.
It's Higuain! And that would have won it.
Well, he's definitely kept the side in the game then. That's really good positioning. They could have doubled their lead there. Juventus are actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real belief that they can still have a say.
Pjanic. Almost there, and the players can feel it. Rabiot. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's a brilliant interception. Looking for a corner. Dybala plays it short.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Bonucci gets into the right position to intercept. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. And that's bounce-back ability, responding superbly to come from behind, shrugging off setbacks along the way, and determinedly getting there in the end. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Juventus have some very strong runners from midfield, and it's not often you'll see a team be so...
Well, we have the most perfect day for you. A warm hello in every sense of the word. The sun is out and football has a special place on this most idyllic of days. A fixture ahead of us to which we've all been looking forward for, so real chance! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that plummets the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
And here's Griezmann. And it's Griezmann. And here's Messi. De Bruyne. De Bruyne goes looking. Sané. And here's Aguero. Silva. Barcelona could counter here. Now it's Griezmann. Hoists it forward. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Fernandinho. Kyle Walker. And it's Sané. Needed a better pass there. And here's Messi. A really good feat. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Fernandinho gives chase. And here's Griezmann. Griezmann. He's in! De Bruyne very firm in standing his ground there. It is a tough, full contact contest. Jordi Alba. Arthur. And here's Messi. Quick glance at goal. Messi! Oh, that is in for the pieces! And that's caused a worry or two.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
Jordi Alba plays it out to the flank. And the weighted pass. Arthur tried to play it through.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Yes, Aguero with a definite fell there. Arthur. And here's Messi. De Bruyne. And it's Sterling. He's pinged one through here. And now the breakaway. Arthur. Messi. Messi proving impossible to wrestle off the ball. He's had a shot! Goal! Barcelona! Messi duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Oh, look, there's only one player who merits all the praise for that. Not only did he finish it, but his instincts for being where he was are absolutely top-notch.
Barcelona draw first blood here.
He's just gone and reminded us yet again of what a threat he carries.
And here's Messi. Arthur. Messi. And he's there to cut it out. Griezmann. He's gone for it! Back of the net! And they're at it again in double quick time. Jim, your thoughts?
It's a simple game. A striker's job is to find the space as often as possible, and he did exactly that.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and...
Has a go! They are rampant! And already they're looking to run away with it.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Three without reply. This is becoming a stroll.
No doubt as to who has the momentum.
It's Luis Suarez! No mistake! All too easy. They are in danger of disappearing out of sight.
Barcelona are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Well, oh, shooting chance! Really well taken goal. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement. And it's half-time here. And the action is back on the way.
Well, I'm sure the managers talk the talk, and now it's time for these players to walk the walk and deliver a rousing response to a rousing team talk.
De Bruyne. De Bruyne gets it out to the wing. Loses his balance and loses the ball. Nelson Semedo. Griezmann. Sterling. De Bruyne. Silva. Now it's Aguero. Sterling goes for goal! That is doing no harm.
Well, maybe he just got a tad excitable when he knows those moments need the coolest of heads.
Nelson Semedo. PK. Arthur.
We've got to see a real determination and purpose now if this deficit is to be recovered. No holding back and being patient about this challenge.
Hits one! In it goes! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. What about that, Jim Beglin?
Well, considering he has a bit of a shoot-on-sight policy, he was the one player that should have been picked up then. It was both careless and costly from where I'm sitting.
Barcelona tear their opponents apart once again. They are utterly ruthless. Looking to get Silva! PK can get it clear. Luis Suarez. Barcelona are leaving men forward, threatening to break.
Well, if they're not putting the work in by getting back, they have to deliver with this tactic.
Has a pop! He scores! And again, they pile on the misery.
Listen, when you're on an invitation to improve your goal difference, why ease off?
Barcelona totally rampant here.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Vidal, and it's played forward. Defenders on the back foot. Gets away from his opponent. Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez. Silva. And here's Aguero. Oh, good interception. And it's Messi. Well weighted. How about a shot? Can he? Shapes to shoot! He has done it! Well, surely that completes the demolition if it hadn't occurred already.
It's part of the game, Peter. It has to get ruthless. Sympathy just doesn't play a part.
He's made it 3, quite a day at the office for him.
That defence must be sick of the sight of him. He's been persistent and ruthless all game. He just hasn't stopped working. No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
And he has been fouled there. He's come loose. And here's Griezmann. And Messi! Well, it was a chance, but meat and drink for the keeper. Fernandinho. De Bruyne. Sané. Good idea, just poorly executed. Nelson Semedo. Griezmann. This could spell danger. Suarez gets flagged offside. And it's Griezmann. Now it's Messi. Griezmann. He's off on a Griezmann! Oh, there was plenty on that.
Yeah, they got away with it, but that was a defensive letdown to see him march through like that.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Yeah, I just think that's really good management, introducing one of his younger players when the pressure's totally off, just allowing him some valuable, easy on-field experience time.
And here's Suarez. Well played, he saw that coming. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Vidal. Oh, what chance! It's there! Well, just another one to add to what has already been an incredible haul.
Well, I think we've gone past humiliation now. This could be doing some real psychological damage.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's how you make an impact as a sub. You know, when most are tiring, you can impose a freshness and energy, the best effect. What an introduction.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Silva. Bernardo Silva. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Manchester had no answer. Second best in every department and correspondingly well beaten. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Manchester really were sleep.
Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. There are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of... Hits one! It's off target and by quite a way.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Philippe Coutinho. Goretzka. And it's Muller. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. And he's there to hoof it away. Muller. Lewandowski. Oh, shooting chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
Di Maria just brushed off the ball there. And it's Coutinho. It's come loose. Di Maria. Draxler. Di Maria. That's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Perisic. And it's played forward. And it's Coutinho. Well positioned to make that interception. Draxler. He's got the ball, he's got the space. Mbappe. Thiago. Hoists it forward. And it's Coutinho. Goretzka. Kimpembe goes looking. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Coutinho. And it's Lewandowski! Goal! Bayern Munich! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
Bayern Munich take the lead, 1-0.
Well, that's the currency he deals in, and he's come good yet again. Never the one to let you down in these situations.
Finds himself eased off the ball. Goretzka. Thiago. Forward it goes. Lewandowski. Oh, well defended, that had to be done. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Mbappe. Di Maria. Done very well to intervene. Gets away from his opponent. It's broken loose. Paredes with a delicate ball. Marco Verratti. Over to the left. Kurzawa spreads it towards the left. Goes for goal! No mistake! They are right back in business!
Looking back at that. That's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
And real chance! Goal! Bayern Munich! Into the lead once more. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
Has a pop! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Perisic picks it up from the goal kick. Kimmich plays it forward. Lewandowski. Draxler. Mbappe. Hernandez gets it back. And it's Müller. Coutinho. Draxler tries to get it forward quickly.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Chance! And in it goes! And they're at it again in double quick time. Finishing doesn't come simpler than that. Bang in front of goal.
Lewandowski is the obvious danger man here, and yet he was afforded way too much freedom.
That is going to be the final action of the first half. And the second half gets underway.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal.
And the finish! Yes! And they are cruising away. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
4 in the game, he is the man. He's gone for it! Draxler drives it forward. And here's Müller. He's there to receive. Has a pop! It's there! Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
Bayern Munich, totally rampant here.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Draxler.
Bayern Munich have made their intentions clear by leaving men up front.
Looking to play on the break?
Yeah, it's obvious that they're prepared to take a risk or two.
Marquinhos cuts it out. Verratti. Neymar. That's the sort of defending that is going to upset the opposition. It already has, actually.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
And it's Coutinho. Kurzawa. Neymar. Draxler, and he's there to cut it out. Goretzka hoists it forward. Verratti does well there, alert. And here's Di Maria. Well, needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. It's a loose ball. Alaba brings the ball forward. And it's played forward. Paredes. Into the last quarter of an hour. Draxler needed to come up with a better ball.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Got changes here from both sides, in fact. Marquinhos. Paredes. And here's Di Maria. Mbappe. Pablo Sarabia. Well played, he saw that coming. Tries to get it forward quickly. Coman.
Yeah, he was under pressure to get that exactly right, and he couldn't even think of the consequences. It was instinctive and rock solid.
That's a decent ball. Now it's Lewandowski. Lewandowski chooses to go back. It's come from he's had a shot! Really well taken goal. This is as ruthless as it gets.
Well, I wasn't expecting them to go this big, Peter, but they have been superb.
Bayern Munich tear their opponents apart once again. They are utterly ruthless. Brings it forward. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Was too timid to make it through the defence. It'll be noted and improved upon, I'm sure.
Lewandowski has a goal! The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Paris Saint-Germain, well beaten. There's no spinning this result. It could have been a whole lot worse. Your reflections then, Jim?
One-sided and only one winner, Peter. The players didn't show enough togetherness and it was weak throughout.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.